Hi, it's Mike. Here we are in Portimão, which is in the Algarve region of southern Portugal. Now for Formula 1, this is our first time racing here. As a team, we've tested here a few years ago, but given the rapid development of the cars, for all intents and purposes, this is a new circuit for us. Now, in a previous video, Shove spoke in general about how we prepare for a new circuit and how we come into it, not only with the challenges it may provide, but also the opportunities we can take coming to a new track. In this video, I'm going to try and focus on the specifics of Portimão, and more specifically, from my department, vehicle dynamics. So, normally with a new circuit, you get ample time to review the new circuit, look at the characteristics, whether that's the speed profile, but also what wing level you need. We're running those simulations in our driver-controlled motion platform, and also our offline simulations, which are driven by a computer. For Portimão, we only found out we were racing here in late July. That really compresses the time available to review and select the best setup compromise. Essentially, we're using a combination of 3D coordinates and LiDAR scans to virtually map and represent this circuit in our simulation tools. From there, Lewis and Welkom, who can drive the simulator, familiarise themselves with the track, and we can also use our simulations to try and understand what the best setup compromise is we can bring to the circuit. Crucially, when we come to Friday, we want to maximise our time spent on circuit, getting the crucial tyre information, the degradation and the wear predictions that can power our strategy models come the race on Sunday. So really we want to come on Friday with the best setup compromise to maximise that time spent on track. All of this preparation work we're completing in the weeks running up to an event. There's, as always, a level of uncertainty until you really get to the circuit. You don't understand if there's something that you might have missed or if the correlation is slightly off. For example, here, there may be curbs or corner profiles that have changed slightly. So on the Wednesdays and Thursdays of each race week, you'll see the drivers and their engineers completing track walks. This primarily is to help them familiarise themselves with the circuit, but crucially, they're also looking out just to see if there's any imperfections or differences to how they've been driving in the simulator. The first thing that we've noticed coming here is the tarmac. If you come down, you can see this lovely, fresh, dark tarmac. You can see the really tacky bitumen on top of the aggregate of the stones. As circuits evolve, all the time cars are spent pounding around the circuit takes up this really dark bitumen and also dislodges some of the stones, reducing the available grip. For here, we're looking and you're thinking, the tarmac's going to provide and translate a lot more force than an older surface would do. Therefore, can we make a compromise? For the same vertical force, this tarmac's going to be providing more lateral and longitudinal force. So can we afford to take off a little bit of wing level in order to gain that straight line drag benefit we'd get from reducing our wing level? The second thing you're thinking about when you see a recently resurfaced track is how smooth is it? Now, Portimão is known for the undulations, the gentle changes in curvature around the whole circuit. But if you're looking along the car length, these are really the variations in vertical profile that will really upset and distract the driver and also just distract their ability to control the car stably. So with this new resurfaced circuit, we're immediately thinking, can we compromise a little bit of that ride platform because we know the tarmac itself is going to be smoother. That will allow us to provide a more stable aero platform for the wings and the floor to be a lot less affected by the transients of the heave and the roll setup of the car. So the most important part about seeing a resurfaced track is understanding how the tyres will perform on this circuit. Older tarmacs such as Spa and Monza, you've had years and years of running on that tarmac. It's evolving very slowly just because of the age of it. For this new tarmac, we don't know. We're coming into it with a lot of unknowns, and really Friday is going to be all about understanding the tyre characteristics, understanding the wear mechanisms, understanding the degradation. All of this we'll be wanting to feed directly into the models that we'll be running for strategy on Sunday. Now, looking at this as well, it's rained overnight, it's slightly damp still. Also, the bitumen will be quite oily on the surface, so the track evolution on Friday is going to be huge. Every run you'll get faster and faster, even if you're using a used tyre. Then we need to understand exactly at what point that track will stabilise, and from there we're able to extract what the actual degradation rate of the tyre is. So it all is about making the best compromise and just limiting the unknowns you have until you get the car out on track on Friday. From there, obviously, you've got the driver comments and you've got real data that then you can use to confirm your predictions, corroborate everything you've expected and predicted going into the event. And from there, we'll be ensuring that we can spend as much time on track as possible on Friday to get the most learning we possibly can.